How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Legion League. Last episode we killed Brutus, and yeah, I actually had to cut off that episode early. Luckily, we managed to kill Brutus right away. I ended up getting an email from work, so I kind of had to attend to that real quick. So I couldn't exactly keep playing, even though I wanted to. So let's take a look at all the loot that we got earlier in the prison area, because I don't think I sold everything just yet, right? Life gain on hit support gem. These are nice, but I'm not really low on survivability. I will augment this axe because it could be good. Reduce enemy stun thresholds. It's pretty useless. It might as well not be there. And then dual strike added fire. I already have onslaught there, so hopefully I can just retain onslaught on an ongoing basis. Rallying Cry was a new gem that I picked up. And I don't need blood and sand for now. I can imagine myself needing it in the future, maybe, especially if I pick up something like melee splash, right? I will augment this. More life gain on hit, so that's good. This one has life resistance. Sure. Okay. At this point, well, there are a few things I need to. First of all, I need to change the binding on my key because I keep forgetting the mouse button 5. Let's put it to 4.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Okay, so that should be better. And then I have these 2 rings. So I switched over to this helmet because it had a little bit more life. I can probably sell these. This is a DPS boost, but it doesn't have the colors I want. 163, 160. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's not better. I feel like life is always good, but I don't want to waste an orb of alchemy. Screw it, let's do it. Some damage, some life. Sure. And then this ring could be good, but
what little help I can offer is yours.
Okay, I'll sell it. So everything else gets sold.
Farewell.
And then hopefully this episode we can get everything done. Oh wait. Let's talk to Navali real quick before we actually move on.
See you soon.
She's actually not gonna give us any quests, but we do have the ability now, if we want to pick up prophecies. Typically, I find prophecies aren't all that rewarding until you actually get to the end game. So I won't worry about it right now. Rallying Cry is, I guess I could. Whoa! The Rallying Cry always had this insane AoE? Because that's... Hold on. Let's open up this monolith. I feel like we have insane AoE right now. How come I don't see any of those? Okay, this. Any more of those boxes? I'm gonna have a hard time being able to clear this entire map. Like I went on Reddit and I did a little sleuthing, and I noticed that essence drain is really good. I mean, it makes sense, right? Having essence drain being really good for this kind of stuff, because you know everything you kill, you end up being able to essentially. Hold on, is this better? doesn't have damage. No, it's not better. Neither is this. It kind of spreads across the entire pack, so you can kill everything in like under 5 seconds. That seems like a really good meta build, and I bet a lot of people will be playing it just to experience the. Oh, I went the wrong way. Just to experience the mechanics of Legion, right? Because you'll be able to kill everything super easy. Cyclone probably will be pretty good for it as well. I'm hoping that Dominating Blow will be good just because we're going to be able to have a lot of minions that can clear very quickly, and they kind of have a mind of their own, so they'll be able to target things outside of my own range. My only concern is, will Dominating Blow actually work? Will it actually work against those frozen enemies? I'm really not sure about that. We're gonna have to find out. It's not a skill that you pick up very early. I need to move my microphone real quick. Hold on. It's like falling. I know I'm dying, but you're not actually gonna kill me, are you? Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. I'll be honest with you, and I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the episode. I can't keep this up. And what I mean by that is I'm losing my voice, and I haven't even been recording for that long. We're gonna switch it up a little, you know? At the end of the day, I wanna play, and I wanna just chill out. Hold on, what is this? Gladiators, Perseverance, Life Leech, increased damage. I don't need this stuff. I just want minions. Minion stuff, right? Just minion stuff. Minion. In fact, I found myself inclined to straight up skip the Marauder tree. I know there's a lot of life here, but say I went up instead. So here's my choices, right? Or here are the choices that I potentially have. I could either go up here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's say 10 to get to this point. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It also costs 10. But I get more life here. But there's also life here. But there's a jewel slot here. Do I care? Oh gosh. I'm also thinking about using a staff. Originally, I was thinking about using staffs because they have like a new type of staff, right? I'm like, maybe staffs would be fun. But they're all crit based and has nothing to do with my minions. And what I need right now is minion damage and life. And I guess my survivability is not, I know it sounds stupid, but not dying. Okay, going back to what I was saying before, I'm losing my voice, man. And I think it's because I'm just so excited about the game. I just kind of want to talk about everything. Let's slow it down, you know? Let's have a casual time. It's already a casual time, but you know, let's. I'm looking for a relaxing session. I'll talk about the stuff that seemed interesting from the get-go, but otherwise, you know, maybe it'll be more of like a quiet episode because I'm a little tired, you know. We drove for I didn't drive, someone else drove, but I rode the car for 12 hours, and I know it doesn't sound like much, but I still feel tired because it was a long trip. Thank God I wasn't driving. I'm awful at that. Like, I don't think I'm a bad driver, but I'm very bad when it comes to long distance driving. I don't enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy, you know, driving out, and then you know, it's like it's relaxing. You drive out in the scenery. There's a lot of trees, a lot of I don't know, like a lot of. It's just like a nice, relaxing drive. But for me, I freaking fall asleep, man. It's not the thing for me. So long distance drives, I'm extremely wary of, and it's something that I would prefer not to do. So we did the Toronto to Rhode Island drive this weekend, and it was insane, man. It was for a buddy's wedding. It was great. You know, they lived out in Providence, Rhode Island.
I almost feel sorry for these doomed sea dogs.
I've never actually been to one of those weddings. It was like a backyard wedding. You know, I'm at that age where all my friends are getting married, so every year there are like a few weddings that I need to go to, and they're great. Super happy for my friend and everything, but man, that drive, it was rough. Alright. I have way too many buttons to press. What's the most effective way to kill these? Probably just rallying cry, turn on the thing is, I wish I could see their life bars. I can't tell which ones are alive and which ones are dead. Like, I think these guys clearly look alive. Why is the attack so slow against here? Like, dual strike attack speed is so slow. What's going on? I need to look at that skill real quick. Oh my god, what is happening? I'm gonna turn on that steel skin. And why do I have a health flask on my 5th slot instead of a
My spirit is spent.
What is going on? I'm real confused right now. Okay, we're good. Alright. The saber, 5 to 22 damage. So that is a boost in my deeps. I can switch it for the axe. +1 to gems. Okay, so this one has 0.65 attack time. This one has 0.75. Dual strike has 70% of base. Okay, that would explain it. 70% of base, and double strike is 80% of base. And it has onslaught, and onslaught gives chance to grant onslaught for 8 seconds. That should be fine. Dual strike definitely has more damage. Oh, I see that entrance right there to the ship graveyard. Oh, I'm still not sure how exactly I want to build this character. You know, that's always the hardest element of this game, right? It's not the farming, it's not the boss killing or, you know, item grinding. It's actually figuring out what build you want to play. It's the hardest part, with the second hardest being trying to figure out what to name your character. But I suppose if you just go with the format that I go, which is just Emnix plus whatever it is I decide to play, I suppose it's not that hard. But yeah, naming your character, that's the ultimate raid boss. Alright, so let's follow this strategy instead. I don't can't tell which ones are alive and which ones are dead, so I'm just gonna... Oh, can I kill this guy? Go! 1 second! I think I did it. So what are you? What do you drop? I haven't seen this thing before. It's purple. Oh, an incubator! Okay, I heard of these things. Adds an incubator quality gem item to an equipable item. Item drops after killing 700 something monsters. Okay. Right click, then left click on an item to apply it. Okay, so what's something I'm probably gonna be wearing for a while? Honestly, maybe this hatchet. Now, hold on, I think I just got another word. That's the thing with my current workplace, like, in the middle of the night, and sometimes I still get emails that I need to check. Alright, it looks like I'm good though. So these boots, move speed? Yes, this is what I want. I still forget to use Rallying Cry, and actually, if I have mana issues, Rallying Cry would help me a lot with that. So we are gonna go this way, through the Marauder tree, like I had promised. Sword. I should just trigger Rallying Cry whenever it's up. Because it gives me more damage too. And I guess for now I'm sticking with swords and axes, not daggers. It makes sense because those weapons have the longest weapon range, right? Like this has weapon range of 11, this one weapon range of 11, this one... These rusted spikes have weapon ranges of 14. So maybe I want the rapiers. Because it seems that weapon range affects your splash when you do these strike hits. Okay, now I have an email for sure. Okay, I think I'm probably okay for a bit. Definitely Rallying Cry here for that extra damage.
I believe in traveling light.
What would I ID? Probably this rapier. Is it better? It's not. It's not. Well, actually, you don't know. It's not. 327. 376. Why is it that... whatever. Okay, so I have more move speed now, so that's great. Now I need to find fair graves. And actually, I'm probably gonna sell some stuff too.
Greetings.
So today is Monday. And for those of you who are currently in Toronto, let's go Raptors. I feel like the city is going to be crazy tonight. For those of you who don't know, the Raptors, Toronto Raptors, they are in the NBA Finals.
Farewell.
And, I mean, the Toronto Raptors have never made it this far in NBA history, or basketball history. NBA. And it's crazy. Like, every time we have a win, it's like we're never going to win like this again, which is probably true. And all of downtown just goes nuts. People are jumping on cars, like, never mind trying to drive. I work in downtown Toronto, so I feel like today is gonna be nuts. We're gonna find out by the time this video has been uploaded. Either Toronto will have won, or we're gonna be going to another game, so who knows, right? Wait, has the Fairgraves fight changed? What's going on? didn't used to do that.
It's not every day that I get to duel with a legend. Thank you, Fairgraves.
You used to be able to just like one pop, like pop pop, and then he's dead. Now it's a little different. Alright, this axe could be good, especially since it's 19% quality. I like the fact that everything's more responsive, but now I have this bad habit of moving away after I hit. I really like these movement skills. It looks so smooth, doesn't it? This dash. Like, why would you ever use flame dash at this point? Why? Spell movement fast. Can you like reduce the cooldown on this thing too? 9% increase cooldown recovery speed. I guess as you level it. Fast time 15 milliseconds. 1.83 second cooldown. What about steel skin? Still 3 seconds. Yeah, I keep canceling the animation of my hit. Gotta make sure I don't do that. And you know what? With double strike, it's nice. You hit so fast that I need a tab just for like flasks. And I'm gonna out this. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be really good. 169. Unfortunately. Oh, I can't replace this, yeah. So 4 or 5 DPS. No. 205? Hold on, let me get like double strike. 272, 273. Like this. And then I don't have any fusings though. I guess dual strike. Wait. Double strike is 3 linked. Dual strike. Added fire. Like that.
Be well.
And then Lacerate. Oh wow. That's an option too, isn't it? Slashes twice, releasing waves of force. This is like an improved version of double strike. Enemies in the middle of the slashes can be hit by both. The slashes will have a chance to inflict bleeding in blood stance or a wider angle in sand stance. And now I can use blood and sand. And sand can be used with axes and swords. You are in blood stance by default. Yes. Is Lacerate an AoE skill? It is. Okay, hold up. That means Lacerate probably doesn't work with, yeah, Ancestral Call.
Goodbye.
So I can actually give it like a added fire, like a damage gem. And then I can pull back Blood and Sand. Dual Strike will have, I don't know. Actually, no. Chance to bleed with Lacerate. Right? Because Lacerate does, it just has chance to bleed. It doesn't have additional damage while bleeding. This one's like adds additional damage against bleeding enemies. Whatever. No, added fire is so much better. Do you have any other skills? Chain hook. Lacerate, sunder, lightning, static strike, infernal blow, rain of arrows, barrage. Chain hook. When used at range, throws out a chain, pulling you to the enemy and creating a shockwave that deals damage in an area. When close to the enemy, just causes the shockwave directly. Requires one-handed mace, sword, or axe. I mean, I'll pick one up. I don't know what rage does, but okay. And I was also looking for a green support gem, right? Really, the only option is onslaught, so okay. I'm not happy about it, but that's what it is. It is what it is. And then dual strike. Dual strike or double strike? Which one do I like better? I like double strike better, actually. Dual strike feels slow. And then I will add chance to bleed to dual strike. And you know what? That'll be my single target. So Lacerate is the AoE. Double strike is my single target. I'm gonna get blood and sand. So War Banner goes here. Blood and sand comes in here. And then do I want chain hook just for funsies? I don't have a slot for it, so I'll skip it. Another passive skill.
Welcome. Farewell.
Okay. How is it looking now? So I have Lacerate. Okay. Now with blood and sand, here's the sand stance. So that's more AoE. Nice. Now if I were to be in blood stance, how does it work? More damage with bleeding while in blood stance. 25% chance to cause bleeding in blood stance. Or have a wider angle in sand stance. I'm gonna opt for the increased angle. And let's see how that goes. It's a little slow, I have to say. Hopefully with onslaught it'll get better. Need more damage. Oh, what's that? Kill it. Kill it. Ooh. Cool. Bunch of Corandus points. That's nice. Ow. Ow. Ow! Oh, it hurt so much.
I'm starting to think there's more to life than prize or perish.
Superior Blade Vortex, okay. I need to find a better way to just clear. Okay. This patch, I'm starting to see how it could be really cool. I'm gonna switch to Blood Stance actually. I don't think I need that increase. If anything, I need that extra damage. Okay, so what's my chance to bleed right now? Does it say? Chance to bleed 50%. And I hit twice. Right? Or is it just 50 straight up? Chance to bleed is 25%. Now it's 50%. Okay, let's go with this. We're gonna use Blood Stance Lacerate for now. All these new melee skills, so cool, man. Oh man. But now my my AoE is hot garbage. You know what, I'm gonna switch to Blood. And just have a 25% chance to bleed. I'm okay with that. What is this? Treasure chest. Oh, there's a trap. The thing though is he gets hit twice, which is really good. I've never actually truly used Lacerate before, I think. So this is the first time I'm really using the skill, and I like it. It's nice. Alright, let's go for Merville and then we can call it a day. I'm guessing that treasure chest is another trap. Double strike definitely still has the better single target damage, right? 399. Yeah, there's a big difference. You don't have that AoE, but you got so much damage. And it attacks faster too. But I guess that AoE is important. The thing is, if I'm not one-shotting these guys, I'm just doing this way too slow. I can't tag them all. This time around, I didn't even get any cool stuff. I definitely need more attack speed. So that's what I'm going to be looking for later on in the game. Maybe even like a multi-strike gem, right? It'll help a lot. But that's way down the road in Act 3 or something. Yeah, the attack animation's a little slow right now, but Dual Strike's real good. And part of the reason why my damage isn't great is because I haven't invested in damage at all on my passive tree. I've been just trying to path to more life and to minion damage, so I guess I'm not really surprised.
This is love's true face!
Okay. So here's Lacerate. It hits twice.
Sweet!
Here's Dual Strike, or Double Strike. I feel like Double Strike is stronger.
Dinner is served, children!
Okay.
We stand at death's door.
That was easy enough.
Ladies first, fair Mervale.
3 socket, 10 to 16 extra damage. definitely a better item. But I'm still incubating this gem, so I guess I can't really use it now, right now. How about this? This thing's a 3-link, so I can use that. And then I can do double strike, added fire. If only it was 2 red and 1 green instead of 2 green and 1 red. I don't know what to do with this other green gem. In fact, I'm gonna lose Steel Skid. Okay, well, anyways, let's move on. We're now in Act 2, and I'm actually gonna cut this episode right here. It's taking me longer than I thought it would take. I'll be honest. I thought I would be able to be finished with Act 1 in like 30 minutes at best, or at worst. But it took me like, what, an hour and a half? I know I'm taking my time, but it is a little slow. Anyways,
Goodbye.
I'm enjoying myself immensely, and I hope you guys are enjoying this episode too. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.